Hello everybody and welcome back to new Eriador. Today I'm on my sofa in my house because I've got a story to tell. So last time we started by checking out our new base, and therefore we were riding to that new place with our donkeys, and we found it quite soon next to a jungle. This over here is not our place, but it's also a witch hut and the base of Janus and Niels. So I just wanted to show you that they are living right here in the swamp with a witch hut and doing their thing here. They also got a black horse here, which is quite nice. And here we are at the witch hut with the nice mountain behind, with the nice jungle biome here. So let's take a look at this a bit closer. I guess that this biome is called Jungle Edge. It's a jungle without trees on it and without the leaves on the ground. So quite nice green area, and I think that this will make a nice base here. Of course, we wanted to connect our place through the nether to spawn. So we gathered some obsidian and built up a portal. When we went in, we came out in a nether fortress. And I was a bit confused where we are, so I went around and finally found spawn, and then on my way back through the fortress, the unfortunate thing happened. Oh, interesting, now we're here. So that's our nether. Now let's go back and see if it's actually connecting to our place. Oh, this is a problem. Where do I have my blocks? I need to run. I don't have blocks on my hotbar, which is not good. Oh, dead end. Oh, I'm going to die. No, that's my first death. I'm but just glad that I captured it on camera. Yeah, first death, Rooster, I know. 4,959 points. Not too bad. I'll try to get my stuff back and I'll meet you at the portal then. I found my way back to the portal and take a look at this. This is a horse, but I don't know where this is coming from. It's definitely not coming from our place, but yeah, now we need to see if we can actually get back to our place through this portal, because that might be a problem. That somebody generated this portal before, but looks quite good. So yeah, this is connected, and now let's take a look if we can see the horse again, and if we can bring it maybe back. Maybe we need to ask in chat whose it is. Might be actually from Niels and Janus' base, if it wandered into the portal over there and came out here, but it's quite unlikely, to be honest. We have to see. We can't bring it back by now. It needs to be in the nether for 5 minutes. But I will see that I get some health back now. I got hit by 2 blazes and almost burned to death. So maybe Rika got a potion for me. I guess she does. And I can regen some health, and then we can maybe secure our area around the portal in the nether a little bit. Cause that's quite dangerous right now, and yes, show you some progress then. The horse was actually Niels' horse, and he successfully rescued it. It must have unleashed himself, ran into the portal and came out in our nether portal. So these portals are right now connected too, and we need to take care of that in the future. But we spent then the next hours with scouting out the area around our nether portal and trying to figure out where we want to have a walkway to spawn. And after all that things in the nether fortress happened, we figured that it's not a good idea to have the walkway in the nether fortress. We would have to half slip everything and would delete spawn spaces. So we decided that we want to have a tunnel as short as possible, so we laid out some netherrack in the nether. This tunnel comes now directly from spawn, and we decided to make it as straight and short as possible. So let me show you where this goes. We first dug it through until we came out, and then decided we want to make a 45-degree turn here. So that's right here, and then it goes just through. And this is a bit of a stupid part to walk through, but it's gonna be much wider when it's done. and yeah, then on the other side we'll come out on a big open area, and this area is then close to the actual portal. So let me show you. Because we decided to put the portal somewhere around here, because the actual portal is down here. It's not too far away from the surface actually. Here you can see the nether fortress, and I can hear already blazes, so I don't want to go down there, but we just placed down a cauldron. So if a blaze shoots us when we come through, we can just yeah, put ourselves in some water. So we might do an entrance to this nether fortress from here, but the path will not go through the nether fortress. It will be right here on this tunnel, or yeah, floating tunnel. I don't know how to say it. It's a nether tunnel, I guess. And I think that we will wait on constructing this until we have better materials like prismarine and stuff like that, because I think that this might look nice in the nether. But we'll see. Just want to show you that the connection is now here and it leads to spawn. And yeah, we'll now keep on working on this just a little bit and think about what we need to do next. We struggled a little bit with how to connect the tunnel to the nether hub, because there was no nether hub. So I started thinking on what kind of nether hub I would like to have on this server. And I talked to a few others, and we were sure that we didn't want to have the standard circular design that most servers have, with the portal in the middle and tunnels branching off in all directions. And then I had an idea. And so I started thinking about this idea, and yeah, I did then plan this out in creative a little bit, so I could see what size a nether hub would need to have and how many tunnels I could fit in. And then we made a little live stream on Twitch and built the nether hub over there. But that was not going that well at some point, because while trying to fight a ghast, we hit a zombie pigman by accident. They should be only angry at the hub, so if we run away far enough, we shouldn't have any problem here. Whoa, what the hell? I'm getting lag. No! Looking at this from this perspective now, that wasn't that bad. I only died once, and I think that that was quite good actually. But now I'd like to show you the final nether hub design. And yeah, therefore I can now finally come out of my seat. That was enough of storytelling. And we can go to the nether, but when we're here I've got a little bit more of a story what happened today. But first up, let me show you. This is the nether hub. And I think that this looks quite great. I was going for a quite red design here, so I kept everything quite red. And in the floor here you can see that there's a lava lake, and this is then flowing downwards the sill, and it gets a bit open here. Of course, we are having an Eriador logo here, and also we've got two of them right there. And on the sides, everywhere where there are these fence posts, these can be tunnels of other players or to farms that we have. And I claimed this one here for Rick and me, because we want to build our tunnel straight to this direction, and then we will come out at the place that you saw a little bit earlier, where we laid down some netherrack. And let me show you the upper floor, because there are a little bit more of exits. So we've got a few here, so one here and one there, and also over here there are, I guess, 3 on each side. So we have plenty of tunnels where we can branch off. And yeah, the thing that I wanted to tell you is that I kept on working today. I was live streaming yesterday for, I guess, 3 hours. We could do quite a lot of this. We were 5 people building here. And today there were just the floor to make, and then I decided I want to make an exit, which is right over here. It's not quite done, but this is how it should look like, just a staircase down. And then there was a ghast, and this ghast was sitting, let me show you from up here, right over there. And I shot him with my bow, and it seems I missed, because the pigmen around me got all angry. So it was the same situation like the first time. If you hit a pigman in 1.8, at least in hard, I guess that must be why it's like that, they get all angry. So I had a bunch of angry pigmen everywhere around, and yeah, I tried to escape, but they were coming from everywhere, from the inside, from the roof, from this thing, and I was surrounded by pigmen and I died. And then when I tried to come back from the overworld, there were already some pigmen in the overworld, and Arrow was with me, and we had a hard time killing the ones in the overworld. And then I came back into the nether, and they were just coming from everywhere. They were coming from the back here, they were coming from over there. I couldn't even get to somewhere around here, and I was already dead because they were too strong for me. And then I came back, and each time I came back into the nether, they were closer to the portal, and in the end they were standing just kind of inside the portal and not right going through. Of course, always a few came through, but most of them were standing around here, and yeah, were just killing me instantly. I'm still getting scared when I see this, guys, and I don't want to play in the nether anymore at the moment because it was such a bad experience. And in the end, I were finally able to reach this place here, get out without getting hurt, and I traveled hundreds and hundreds of blocks, and there were pigmen spawning, and they were angry right away. So even the spawning pigmen were angry. But at some point, I found some normal pigmen. So I thought, well, maybe they despawned now, and I was going a bit further just to be sure, and when I came back then, there were no pigmen here anymore. But if we press tab, you can see I played 2200 minutes by now, and I've got 15 deaths. So today in the morning I died 13 times just here, just because of zombie pigmen. And yeah, I hope that this won't happen again. I will be very much more careful now with where I aim it with my bow and where the arrows will hit. But yeah, that was kind of a bad thing, and I hope that this won't happen again. But now I quickly also want to show you how the thing looked from the outside. So that was my story of the nether, of my death. And I hope that the number won't climb any further. I think that 15 is way enough. Already 1 was enough, but yeah, I was a bit unlucky there. So from here it doesn't look that great, I think, because there's no outline right now. We might need to cover this somehow. We place some cobblestone on top so the gas can't destroy our ceiling. And yeah, I'm not too sure about the staircase, but for now I will leave the nether, that's for sure. The others might just want to continue in here. I don't. I'm happy with how this turned out, and I guess that this is a great nether hub. It's something else. It's the portal in the front, and then yeah, the tunnels everywhere around. It's not really like centered, and we also got an exit over here, so let's take a look from this side. But yeah, I lost almost everything I had when I was killed that many times. You can imagine that my stuff was just laying everywhere, and some might have despawned. I guess I got the bow and the pickaxe back, so the bow I'm quite happy about, but I also lost my feather falling 4 diamond boots, and that hurts quite a lot because we are almost out of diamonds. So I will go branch mining quite soon, and yeah, I think that this will wrap things up for today's episode. It's a bit shorter, I guess. I can't really tell right now, but it was a bit of storytelling, and I hope that you enjoyed it anyways. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave me a comment about this style of episode, and then I will see you in the next video.